is SportsCenter.
All right, Trey, week 3 is in the books. Scoring's up, the standings are getting a lot tighter, and fouls are always part of the game. Let's get right to the scores. The first game of the week, we had the Clippers versus the Celtics. The Celtics were looking for their first win. Well, actually, both teams were looking for their first win. This week, it's the Clippers that come out on top. They get their first win. Chris Canappi finally gets a win in here. He had contributions from Earl, Chris, Jody, and Brandon. I'll take out the Celtics, who had about 3,200 points left on the bench. Trey, what do you got in the Bulls game?
I'll tell you what, the wrong page here, Clint. The Bulls, it was the highest scoring. They scored the highest number of points this week. You know, and the Magic were dealt their first loss.
The Magic were dealt their first loss.
The top hat ran out. You know, I got to tell you though, you know, despite 5 people fouling on the Bulls, Tommy Warren pulls it out.
Yeah, they had a lot of contributions though. You know, they weren't getting it much from everybody. And now all of a sudden, Jacob, Ken Ellington, and Dan McKenna come in and help Todd. They get the win. Magic left some points on the table.
I got to tell you though, Magic, 2 guys fouled out with a 0.19% and a 0.05%.
Yeah, that's both those guys are 2-1 right now. Both those guys are 2-1. The standings are getting a lot tighter. What do you have in the Cavs Thunder game?
The Cavs the Thunder got their first win. Good job, guys. Good job, Dennis. Hey, you know, Chris Stone led the pack with 2,900 points. Again, the Cavaliers, 3 guys have fouled out 3 games in a row. Can't win that way, guys. First loss.
Time out. Time out.
We got a special guest here, guys.
Hey.
You know, guys, I don't understand. 4 fouls, 5 fouls, 3 fouls, 4 fouls, 4 fouls. What in the world is going on?
I got to tell you,
how can
Commissioner,
somebody foul? Even a coach foul.
are they even reading the rules? Do they even understand this?
You know, I don't understand. It was an all-Texas weekend. Look, I mean, we're talking NBA, UT, A&M, Cowboys, Texans. Everybody won in the state of Texas. I don't understand why everybody on this page is not winning. There's $45,000. How can anybody foul? I mean, what is going on? 0.05, 0.19? I mean, are these guys not looking at the budgets?
That is right there. I don't know, Commissioner. That's sad.
It's a very frustrating thing. I tell you what, Charlie Weiss today is really frustrated as well. After getting his ass kicked by the Longhorns over the weekend,
Cost him his job.
Cost him his job. So we definitely got to watch these fouls. You know, one thing that's happening, Mike, we've got the October budget kicks in this week. Okay? So already, right off the bat, they got to know what their October budget is, so they know where they got to hit this week.
Well, I'll tell you what, speaking of that, Clint, I'm glad you brought that up because that is a win-win for everybody. If we make the trifecta of October's budget, which is sales, gross profit percent, and gross profit dollars, okay, everybody wins. And that's exactly what we need the entire month of October. And these games are going to be the deciding of how we do that. So hopefully everybody is looking at their budget. If they haven't looked at it by now, then obviously they may be in some loss columns. So I'll hand it back to you guys. Thank you very much, and good luck to everybody.
I tell you what,
That's the first.
That gets me a little bit fired up here right now. I tell you what, like that Charlie Strong defense right there, you know. I tell you what, the Aggies pulled one out though too, you know.
Yeah,
they did. They pulled one out, just like our game of the week. The Rockets versus the Pelicans. I'm going to tell you right now, the Pelicans were looking for their first win. The Rockets were heading in undefeated. The top scoring team in the league. They've got a balanced roster. They remain undefeated. The Rockets beat the Pelicans. The Pelicans had 1 foul.
Great job, Pelicans.
1 foul. 59-77, but it wasn't enough. The Rockets came out 65-04. All right, Trey, I got to tell you, we could wrap this thing up, but I think the commission says it all. October budget matters.
That's right.
The standings are tight. We've got 4 weeks left to make a difference. It's anybody's game.
It's all up for grabs, guys. There's a lot of cash at hand. Time to get off the stick and let's get on it. No whoopee cushion award.